Hi, Assalamualaikum, and have a good day, everyone. My name is HAZIQ, and you guys can call me HAZIQ. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually solve a linear programming question. So, in this question that I got, they have like three things that they wanted, which is just the task. First thing first, they want us to find variables. They want us to find the objective, and we're gonna find the constraint. So how we're gonna find it is by reading and understanding the question. But first, let me tell you that I'm gonna be using Torah in this video, so bear this in mind. It's not basically a necessity for you to use it, to install it, because some people might have problems with installing the Torah software. Bear this in mind. You can actually find any other solution, which is you can find it online without having downloaded the software. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So you guys can highlight any kind of particular points that you guys might think it's important for you guys to know. So I'm just gonna read it and we're gonna do it together, okay? So yeah, a person requires 10, 12, and 12 units, which is chemical A, B, and C, respectively, for his garden. 1 unit of liquid products contain 5, 2, and 1 units of A, B, and C, respectively. 1 unit of a dry product contains 1, 2, and 4 units of A, B, and C. If the liquid product sells for 3 ringgit and the dry product sells for 2 ringgit, how many of each should be purchased in order to minimize the cost and meet the requirements? So it clearly says over here it has units and it has chemicals A, B, and C. So and then it says over here, if the liquid product sells for 3 ringgit and the dry product sells for 2 ringgit, which means we have 2 types of variable over there. We already find one solution, which is dry and liquid products. So yeah, let's get started. So first thing first, right before we answer everything, the easiest way for us to actually solve the question is by actually doing a table, so we can actually see how it goes, how it moves around. So let's get started. So first thing first, I'm going to insert the table. So just put any much you want. So I'm just going to guess I don't know, for the variables, and then for the liquid and dry products, and then we have to put the requirements. So in here we have it says over here we have the chemical A, chemical B, chemical C, and we have the selling price. So guessing this is the right amount. So don't worry if you don't feel like how it's gonna be enough, or maybe it's not enough. We can just add later on. So yeah, this is just basically my assumption, that's how much it wants, So first thing first, what we have to do is put all those names for the data. So basically I'm going to put here variables, okay, and then I'm going to put here on the side is chemical A, then I'm going to put chemical B and chemical C, and then last but not least, I'm going to put selling price. Oops. Alright, so the variables over here, it already says it has which is product. Over here it says liquid product and dry product, so we're going to put liquid and dry over here down. So we're going to put liquid over here, liquid products. I'm just going to name it, it's simple as that, because we're going to do a linear equation and we're going to put it on the programming Torah. So it's best for us to put the variable as in like names. So I'm going to put as in liquid products. I'm going to put as x1 equals to liquid products. So basically we bear this in mind. X1 means liquid product. You can name it anyhow you want. I'm just going to put the basic one, which is x. And then I'm going to put x2 for the dry products. Oh, okay. Dry products. And I'm going to put require. What does it require to have those chemicals, you know? And then, okay, move on to the next column, next box. Okay, so for chemical A, it says over here, okay, so for chemical A, B, and C, it says over here 1 unit of liquid products contain 5, 2, and 1, which means over here we have chemical A for 5, we have chemical B for 2, and we have chemical C for 1. Sorry about that. And then it says over here, if the liquid product sells for 3 ringgit. So basically the selling price is 3 ringgit. Okay, so it's over here. Okay, for the dry products, okay, we're gonna read the question yet. Back. Sorry. Dry products. So for the dry product, that's fine. I couldn't find it. Okay, 1 unit of dry products contain 1, 2, and 4. Meaning over here, it obviously says that dry products contain 1, 2, and 4, right? So the chemical A is contain 1 of chemical dry products, and then chemical B on dry products contains 2, and for the chemical C we have 4. All right, and then the dry product sells at 2 ringgit, so we're going to put 2 over here. All right, so what is the requirement? So the requirement is a person requires 10, 12, and 12 units. So the first sentence already said that. So what do we require? For chemical A is 10, the requirement for chemical B is 12, and the chemical C is also 12. So selling price we don't have, so we're just gonna leave it at that. So after we're done with this box, with this table, so let's begin to actually answer the question, the task that has been given, which is identify the variables, objectives, and constraints. So clearly says over here that we have the variables, which is liquid and dry products. So we're just going to put here as just going to give it a number here, just going to put that as variables. Okay, so whoops. So for x1, clearly says over here we have liquid products, and then x2 we have dry products. See how easy it is for us to do the questions, do what it needs, what it wants, when we actually have the table. So yeah, we know how it goes, we know the flows and stuff like that. So that's why I highly recommend you guys to actually do the table. So alright. For the second part, it says over here objective. So what is the objective? So if you guys don't know what is the objective of this linear equation of programming, you can actually find it usually on the very last sentence of the question, which is over here. It actually asks us how many of each should be purchased in order to minimize the cost and meet the requirements. So the objective over here is that we need to find the minimize. So just gonna put maximum of it. So in order to find minimize, we have to find the maximum value. So number 2, I'm just going to put here number 2 because this is number 1. Variables is the question 1. Yeah. And then the second question it says for objective, so I'm going to put number 2 over here. Wait, what did I do? Sorry. Okay, I'm just going to put number 2 over here. It says objective. All right, objective. And then I'm gonna put over here maximum of the products is equivalent to it's equivalent to 3 and 2. Okay, because that's the selling price of the cost. So I'm going to put here 3x1. Why I put 3x1 is because that 3 ringgit is for the liquid products, and bear this in mind, liquid product we name it as x1, so 3x1 it is. Okay, and then we're going to plus it with selling price over here for dry products is x2. So 2, put here 2, and then we put x2. So that is the objective of the question. So we're going to begin with the third one, which is the constraint. Okay, so this is the last question, alright? So for the constraint, how to do is very much simple. We're just going to put this, going to turn it into a linear equation. So just follow up with me, alright? So we have 5 over here for chemical A. So 5 chemical A under the liquid product. So we put 5x1. We plus with 2x2. 2x2, is it? Wait, okay. We're gonna insert all this. I'm sorry, my bad, I read it wrong. Okay, so for the constraint, okay, for this constraint, wow, I put it on caps lock, sorry. Constraints. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna change it to the linear equation. So we're gonna read it not here, but through here, like down, 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 like that. Okay, sorry. So for the chemical A, I'm gonna put it as in 5, obviously, and then 5 under liquid product, so 5x1, and then we're gonna plus with dry products. All right, dry products, so which is 1 over here, so we don't have to put like 1, we just can put just like that, x2, and then we're gonna put the symbol, like more or less equal to with 10. Okay, same goes to the chemical B. I'm gonna put here 2x1 because under the liquid products, and then we're gonna add it with dry products, which is 2x2 equal to 12. Okay, and then for the chemical C, we just put x1 because x1 is liquid products, and then we're gonna add it with dry products, which is 4 over here, so 4x2, and then we're gonna put equal to 12. All right. So last but not least, x1 and x2 is equal to 0. Okay. So oops. All right. So after we've done all of this, we are going to be using the Torah software, and we're going to put all of this inside of that Torah, and they are going to create or basically plot the graph for us. Okay, so we're just going to go for Torah. So this is how the Torah looks like. So I'm just going to click here, and then we're going to go for linear programming. Okay, so just going to go input screen. So title, you can just put whatever it is. So I'm just going to go for chemicals. How about that? Chemicals. Okay. So for the number of variables, as you guys can see over here, it literally says 2 variables that we found. So we're just going to put number of variables over here. We're just going to put 2. Okay. So number of constrained. Okay, number of constrained. Whoops, sorry, not that. We're going to put how many? 1, 2, and 3 lines of constraints. So we're just going to put 3. Okay. So we're going to put 3, and then we're going to press enter. So, ba-bum, it will pop up like this. So the first thing first is that x1 and x2, we are going to put the variable name, which is gladly. We already found 2. We already have x1 and x2. We're going to put liquid products and dry products over here. So x1, like in the task that we did, x1 is liquid products and x2 is dry products. So I'm just going to put it here, liquid. Ooh, did I just caps out everything? Again, sorry. Liquid and dry. Okay, so maximize, which is, we already found the maximize, which is this one. 3x1 and 2x2, which is selling price for the x1, which is the product, is 3 ringgit, and for the dry product, which is x2, they sell it on the 2 ringgit product price. So yeah, just gonna put 3. Whoops. Okay, just gonna put 3 and 2 here, and then we're just gonna put the constraints. So the constraint, gonna see it. Okay, we're gonna see it. So it says here 5 to 10. Okay, just gonna put that in here. We're just gonna transfer it. 5, 2, and then 10. Okay, equal to and more 10. So for the constraint number 2, we have 2x1 and 2x2. So oops, gonna put 2. Oops. Okay, 2, 1, and then 12. Right? 2, 1, 12, right? Yeah. Wait. 2, 2, 2, 2, 12, sorry. Okay. So bear this in mind, you have to put the exact numbering, equivalent, and whatsoever. It is because that the moment that you put it wrong, it's going to give you a different answer. So be careful with that, okay? Don't do the mistakes that I did. Careless mistakes. So for the constraint number 3, okay, which is over here, it says x1, which is 1, and then 4x2, which is 4, and then more and equal to 12. Okay, so 1, 4, 12. Whoa, did I just do something wrong? My bad. Okay, 1, 4, 12. So 1, 4, 12. So we have it. We have it over here. So let's just solve it, shall we? So we're just gonna press solve it. Do you wish to save? It's all up to you. You want to save it or not? I'm just gonna not save it. Okay, and then just gonna solve the problems graphically. So just gonna go to output screen. Yeah, so this is what it's gonna look like. Don't be afraid, don't be scared. Yes, it shows nothing at first, but you have to click it here. So bum, ta-dum, bum. See? Then I'm just gonna click here. Oops, sorry. Yeah, just click over here, and then yeah, that's it. That's it. So you guys can do whatever it is, which is you guys can like print screenshot, or you guys can actually print a graph here, connect it to your printer and print it. Okay, so another way you can actually do this is by solve it. Okay, not gonna save. Okay, we're just gonna solve it, and then we're gonna pick final solution under the algebraic column, and just gonna go to output. Oops, it says unbounded. Okay, so I guess that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.